Well, if this is what life with you is going to be like, no thank you very much. Waiting and wondering where the hell you are and who you're with. Well, I hate it, and I'm not going to do it to myself. But I am doing it to myself. If I'd said yes, I'd marry you, I wouldn't have to wonder. I know you'd be coming home to me. Isn't that all I want? I've always wanted somebody to be sure of. This is how he feels when I'm the one I can't be sure of. And in the meantime, I could lose him. To someone else. Or to nothing at all. Well, I won't. I refuse. It's what I want. And I'm gonna get it. He's gonna like it. And so am I. I mean, why can't I? Just like other people. Watch out, Castillo. You asked for it. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose you now. That should intrigue him.
I forgot all about Eden. She's gonna be so ticked. Damn it, she didn't wait. I can't believe how stupid I am. She practically dug me out of that tunnel single-handedly. You was such a fool, boy.
Now from our newsroom, we have an update on the explosion and cave-in at the Capwell estate earlier today, which claimed the life of Henry Judson and resulted in hospitalization for several members of the Capwell and Lockridge households. The latest word is that Gina and Ted Capwell, the wife and son of C.C. Capwell, who were trapped in the tunnel, are said to be doing well, as is Santana Andrade, daughter of the Capwell housekeeper. In a statement to the press, Mr. Capwell expressed his gratitude that his family and Ms. Andrade escaped with only minor injuries. Cleanup crews are still working to repair the damage at the estate. Police have not yet determined what caused the explosion, which triggered the massive cave-in. More news later.
It's not a matter of what caused it, pal. It's a matter of who. And we're damn sure gonna find out. Cruz, read this before entering, Eden.
Dear Cruz, I waited here as long as I could. I hate waiting, but you already know that. So I'm on my way to the hospital now. Why don't you meet me there? I'm ready to reopen negotiations. Love, Eden.
Negotiations? And what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, why don't you find out, Cruz?
Can I borrow a pen?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I'm Eden Capwell, and Cruz Castillo is going to be coming by here to look for me. Could you possibly give him this note?
Oh, of course.
Okay. This is his name right here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Hi.
Hi, Eden. Look what I'm making.
It's nice.
You want to help?
No, I can't. I have a lot to do.
Shucks.
What is it?
The tower.
It's nice.
Eden. Oh, have you been to the hospital yet?
Yes, I did. And Santana's fine, but I didn't see her.
I know she's all right. I've been checking. How about Ted and Gina?
They've been released. In fact, I'm surprised I beat them home. They left the hospital before I did. How is he?
Fine. I told him his mother was in a little accident, but that she was all right.
Oh, that's good.
I was going to take him to the beach in a little while, but if Gina's coming home,
Yeah.
Could that be she?
Well, I doubt Gina would forget her keys to the kingdom.
Santana, darling. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. Come in, come in.
Hi.
Hello, Eden.
I made some iced tea. I'll get you both a glass.
Thank you, Mom. Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to come back to such a tragedy.
Well, I think we're all very lucky that it wasn't any worse.
Yeah, I guess we were. So, you're back at Santa Barbara. I had the impression you were going to be gone for good.
I didn't mean to give Mama that impression. I always planned to come back for a visit now and then.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, just visiting. I understand that you and Cruz are quite an item now. When we were down in that tunnel, that's all he did was talk about you.
Really?
I gather he's very much in love with you. You're a lucky woman, you know. I always had such a crush on him, even when we were kids. Some kind of hero worshiping, I guess. But I think you should know he'd never even give me the time of day.
Well, if you stay around, maybe he'll give you a little bit more than that.
If you think I'm some kind of competition in Cruz's eyes, thank you very much for the compliment. But you can forget it.
Who's not interested? You or him?
Neither one of us anymore.
Oh.
Look, Eden, I just came back to get my luggage.
Your luggage, right.
Oh, look at you! Hi! I thought you'd forgotten all about me by now.
No, I ask my mom about you all the time.
You do? Look how big you are. Are you happy?
Sure. I have a new father, too. And a new name. I'm at Capwell.
Didn't take Cece long, did it?
Are you back to stay?
No, honey, just for a visit. But I am so glad to see you.
About a half hour or so?
Probably longer.
I was wondering if maybe you might be able to give this note to Cruz. He's coming by to pick me up. It's his next clue.
Some kind of a game?
Yeah, it's a game.
I'll see that he gets it.
Thank you.
I don't want any arguments now. I want you to go upstairs and rest for a little while.
Well, can I use your bedroom? You got a bigger TV set.
All right, you can watch TV till your heart's content.
I've been there for years.
Yeah, I know.
She's got to be kidding.
No, she said it was your next clue.
Back row at the Waverly Theater, third seated on the left. It's reserved for you. You'll enjoy the popcorn down to the last bite. I don't know what kind of ridiculous game we're playing here, but I think I'm having fun.
Well, I hope you win.
I have a feeling I'd better. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Look, this isn't your average catered affair. I want it exactly like I described it, okay? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, you haven't seen an extra. There you go.
Leaving today for London with Conway aboard SS Manchuria. Conway can tell nothing of his experiences.
Excuse me one more time. Get out of here. I'm sorry.
Well, all right, give it to the best. All of it? Yes, well, all of it. Yes. I'll dispatch a convoy to meet you.
Remember the park where we had the picnic? That's your destination. But first, stop at the dry cleaners shown on the attached slip. And put on what they give you. I'm waiting. You're trying to wear me out, darling. It's not gonna work. As unto the bow the cord is, so unto the man is woman. Though she bends him, she obeys him. Though she draws him, yet she follows. Useless each without the other. So mount up, follow the path, and see where it leads. All right, Eden. How you doing, sweetheart? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. She's beautiful and therefore to be wooed. She is woman, therefore to be won. Then come and kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's a stuff will not endure. Getting close. Come on, baby. Girls never make passes at men slow as molasses. Hurry to the clearing, and everything will be made clear. It better. I am blown away. How did you manage this?
Necessity is the mother of invention.
So is having $1 million. This can't have come cheap.
Price is no object when you're going after a priceless object. How, I asked myself, can I lure a very clever, very popular detective into a lonely clearing in the wood? And I acted accordingly.
You seem to know a lot of appropriate quotations.
Hours of research.
They were fun. You should have seen me doing Shakespeare by the bush over there. I was real, you know. I'm sorry I didn't meet you at the houseboat. I got tied up.
Never mind. I'm not interested in that anymore. I was really afraid I was going to lose you in that cave-in. Do you know that I actually prayed for you? I think it was the first time in years that I ever prayed for anyone. God must have thought, who's that? That's when I realized how much I love you. And how much I need you.
You don't know what that means to me. That's the sweetest music to my ears, baby.
I decided that I don't want it to be the way it was anymore. The thought of losing you is much more frightening than the prospect of being with you forever.
Does this mean what I hope it means?
No more questions. We have to have a toast.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. To what?
To you. To the only real man I know. To the handsomest, the most desirable, to the brightest and the best. I feel so lucky to have you. If I haven't told you before, I'm telling you now.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But I can't drink to me.
Then drink to us. Drink.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something in the bottom of my glass. Hope it's not a worm.
I think there's only worms in tequila, not champagne. What is it?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
Well, good heavens, it looks like an engagement ring, doesn't it? Why don't you try it on?
I'll try anything once. It wasn't meant for me. Too small. What about you, lady? You want to take a chance? It's a perfect fit.
It's astonishing.
You know, there's a question that goes along with a ring like this.
I know there is. But let me ask it. Will you marry me, Cruz?
You know, there's a question that goes along with a ring like this.
I know there is. But let me ask it. Will you marry me, Cruz?
Are you absolutely sure about this, Eden?
Don't be greedy. I just proposed. Can't expect me to be sure, too.
I just wonder if you know what you're letting yourself in for.
No? Do you?
Not a clue. I know what I'd like it to be, though.
Fantasies, probably.
Yeah, I guess they're pretty romantic, my ideas, yeah.
Tell me, what are they?
That we be allowed to grow old together gracefully, with absolute trust and complete honesty. That whatever tears we shed are tears of joy. That we're always there for each other to lean on, but remain basically independent. That we share lots of laughs and a lot of love.
That sounds like something.
Think we could swing it?
Not a chance.
Don't be flip. Tell me what you think.
I want to be with you. And I'm willing to give whatever it takes. Are you?
Absolutely. So I guess my answer to your question is yes. I'll marry you. But I've got to ask you, will you marry me?
Yes.
I love you, baby.
I love you more.
Come here.
Cruz, what about the waiter and the musician?
Let them find their own girls.
Feel you're here beside me. To know you see inside me. Before we met, I thought I
do and say and agree and unbend what I think we did?
I think the word marriage was mentioned. You want to change your mind?
No. Do you?
No.
I'm gonna hold you. I'm afraid this is like a time bomb and it's gonna explode.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel the same way until we actually do it. Which is something else we gotta talk about. Like, when is the world officially gonna blow up?
I don't know. But I do know I'm gonna head for a heavy explosion when I get home to tell my father. Talk to my father.
I know what you mean. My mother's gonna revoke my license to be her son. It should be major fun. I can barely wait.
Well, that's not quite what I was talking about.
What else is there to talk about?
Gina told my father that I told her who Brandon's parents really were.
Did you think she wouldn't?
It's just that she was so happy that she got me in trouble and it worked.
I can imagine.
He said he wanted to have a serious talk with me. And so I can't avoid going home forever, if you know what I mean.
I have an idea. Why don't we elope and you never have to go back?
No. I don't want us to be in exile forever. But you are now allowed to say I told you so if you want.
No, I'm not thinking I told you so, but I am thinking that I should go with you. And we can face him together.
Cruz.
Hey, we're a team now, you know? Check it out.
Look, I did it and I'll deal with it, all
Eve,
right?
did you hear what I said? I'm on your side now, baby. Your problems are my problems. It's part of the package.
Is that how it works?
It better. Otherwise, it doesn't work at all.
You gotta stop this.
What?
Being so nice. I don't think I can cope with it.
Well, then you have to learn.
I want to.
I'll tell you what. I'll teach you everything I know about it. If you teach me everything you know.
'Cause we both get lonely, and it makes me more afraid as the night goes on. How long will it take until we know if we should play it safe?
You want to see something?
What?
Cruz and I are gonna get married.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so happy. You're going to be so happy. Cruz is wonderful.
Is that you?
Here goes. Yeah, it's me.
I've been waiting for you to get home. Would you come in here, please?
Good luck, darling. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Gina, would you leave us for a little while? I'd like to speak to Eden alone, please.
Of course. Sorry, Eden.
Sure, Gina.
Well, I hope you'll be finished soon. I'll wait for you upstairs.
It won't take long.
Whatever time it takes to dispose of me.
Would you like to sit down?
No. Just spit it out.
It was a malicious, thoughtless thing that you did.
Well, which was it? Was it malicious or was it thoughtless?
If I could understand your motive.
Motive, Daddy. She was rude to me. She picked on me. I just wanted to, at the time, open her eyes to where she really stood in this household. She walks around here like Queen Bee, being condescending to me and ordering me around.
It's unworthy of you.
Yeah, well, if I had to do it all over again, I think I'd do exactly the same thing. I'm sorry.
Eden, I expect more maturity and self-control out of you. Sometimes you disappoint me greatly.
Yeah, well, you disappoint me, too. You lied to us about forcing Santana to give away her baby to Gina and Stockman. And I'm amazed that Channing let you get away with it.
I had my reasons.
Yeah, I bet you did. You figured Stockman would kick off like that and you could get control of your grandson.
Now, that's a lie.
Go ahead, Daddy. Why don't you just exile me like you do the others? Why don't you? I'm the only one who really loves you. I really am. So why don't you just make me leave? But honestly, in my opinion, I think it'd be awfully silly just because I don't like Gina.
I don't want to do that. But I do want to know how you found out about Brandon in the first place. It had to be Mason. I'm betting on it.
You know, sometimes I feel really sorry for Mason. You always implicate him no matter what the crime. No, it wasn't Mason. It was Cruz. And the only reason he told me is because he thought I was going to leave to go back to Europe.
Cruz?
Yes, Cruz. My fiancé as of today.
Your what?
He proposed to me. Actually, we proposed to each other and we both accepted. And we're getting married.
You're serious? But Cruz is a...
What is he, Daddy? Mexican? Is that it? Point in fact is he's Mexican-American and he's proud of it. And I'm proud of it too. And that is the last objection I want to hear from you about it.
It's awfully sudden, isn't it?
Well, it's not awfully sudden. It was coming on for a long time. You even noticed it yourself. It's just we didn't think we were the marrying kind.
Oh, Eden, maybe you're experiencing a little infatuation. I mean, the man has charisma, no
Daddy,
doubt.
do me a favor. Trust me to know my own mind. Trust me to know my own heart. Try to have faith in my judgments for once.
I wish I could. But you're a creature of whim, Eden. You always have been. You can't rest until you get what you want, and then you tire very quickly once you get it. I would hate to see that happen to a husband.
Would you hate to see that happen to Cruz?
I didn't single out Cruz.
Well, you better. Because I plan on making him a wonderful wife.
Eden Capwell Castillo. I had much better plans for you.
Of course you did. Of course you did. You wanted to marry me off to some eligible bachelor that you picked in Santa Barbara. But never once have you ever thought of me as a bright, competent woman who could be brought alongside you to work in your business with you. You wanted me to go off and run some dress shop.
Is that what this engagement is all about? That you're trying to punish me?
No. I resent you saying that. I love Cruz.
I respect Cruz and his family. But he is not the man that I would pick for you.
That's not your job, to pick who we want to marry. You tried to do it with Channing. You tried to do it with Kelly. You didn't want Ted to see Lakin. Don't make our decisions for us.
I cannot bow out of the picture when I see one of you making a mistaken judgment.
But you have to. Out there, you can be C.C. Capwell. You can make decisions for everybody, Daddy. But here, you're just Dad. And we're your kids. I love Cruz, and he makes me happy. And I want you to be happy for me. Can't you be happy for me?
Of course. All I've ever wanted was your happiness.
Daddy, then be happy for me. Because I'm happy.
Let me know the way.
I just got here.
So did I. Oh.
I couldn't wait another second to see you.
Oh, baby. We got a date.
Want to get married?
Uh-huh.
You just got engaged.
I want a date.
You don't need any more dates. You're engaged.
Ah!
No.
I want to set a date.
Okay. September.
September? How about tomorrow?
How about if we make a deal? All right?
Maybe.
How long does it take you to undress me?
Where's my stopwatch?
No,
I need it.
on an average. Quick, don't think.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, the 20th.
The 20th of this month, of May?
20th of May.
I should have said 10 seconds.
No, you got what you asked for. When's the 20th fall on?
I don't know, and I don't.
Okay, the 20th it is.
We can lose our step from time to time.
Excuse me, are you here to see
Cruz? Yes, I am. But I'm afraid Cruz is not receiving today. That's why I'm leaving him a note.
I don't understand. You mean he's in there?
Ah, yeah, but they're in...
Who is they?
Well, why don't you read their note? It will explain it to you.
Ay, Dios mío, ayúdalo. Ah,
Are you all right? What's wrong?
that's a song they play at a Mexican wedding.
Yes, it's lovely.
Wait a minute, I think I recognize you. Aren't you?
Sophia Capramonte.
Yes, of course, Eden's mother.
Yes, that's right. And you are?
Carmen Castillo, Cruz's mother.
Oh, how do you do?
Terribly. I spoke to your husband about this. Forgive me, your former husband. And thank God he feels just as I do about this match.
Which way is that?
Well, he disapproves of it, naturally.
Really? I have nothing against Cruz and Eden being together.
You've been away a very long time.
Oh, Mrs. Castillo, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
There's a lot you don't know or don't remember about the way things work here.
I think things work here just the same as they do all over the world. When two people love each other, they want to be together.
Cruz! Cruz, open the door! It's my mom. I want to talk to you, Cruz. Cruz!
Mrs. Castillo.
Eden and I are engaged.
I'm so happy for them. Mrs. Castillo, Eden and Cruz, they're wonderful people. He's a wonderful man. They're going to be very good together.
You don't know what you're talking about. Cruz! Cruz! ¡Abre la puerta! Por favor, Cruz, abre la puerta.
Yeah. Dear Eden&Cruz, I was by to see you, and we'll be back soon, Sophia. Hey, baby, the mother of the bride-to-be just left a note on our door. Sometime she did. I wonder how she's gonna take the news.
Get the message?
You gotta be kidding.
You know, our honeymoon compared to these past 18 hours is gonna look like,
Like what? Like child's play?
You are not a child.
Neither are you, baby. You're a beast. Do you realize our wedding is less than 2 weeks away?
You think you'll survive?
Maybe. But we are pushing the outside of the envelope, if you know what I mean. You get, or what?
Santana.
Eden, I'm sorry. I just came by to see Cruz.
Don't be sorry. But Cruz is in the shower for the moment. Can I be of help?
Hey, listen, hi. I just got out of the shower.
Did you watch behind your ears?
Obviously, I picked a bad time to come calling.
No, you didn't. Not at all. You and Cruz can talk while I get dressed.
Wait a second, baby. Santana, I want you to know something. Eden and I are engaged.
You are? That's terrific. Did you set a date?
Yeah, we certainly have.
May the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's wonderful. That's just wonderful. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Glad you're happy.
Well, I'll make myself scarce so you guys have your talk and see you later.
Okay, why don't you come on in?
Well, for just a little while.
Sure.
It's this business about Channing's murder. I cannot get it out of my head. You know, it just frightens me that the real killer is still out there running around somewhere.
Well, that's understandable.
I want to do whatever I can to help you catch him.
Thank you, but I really don't think there's anything you can do.
You know, Augusta was in that tunnel. Now, I am sure that you've questioned her. What do you think?
Well, it's hard to tell from just...
Of course, she would have lied, though, wouldn't she? You know what I could do? I could go by and I could confront her with
Now,
this.
wait a second. That's my job. I'm not deputizing a posse here. I did talk to Augusta, and quite frankly, what she said made some sense. She said she was there to protect Warren and Lionel.
Does that mean you're not going to consider her a suspect anymore?
No, she's still high... Listen, Santana, you should forget about this.
I can't. I tried. Now, I am going to get involved.
At my house. Your mother?
Well, for her, there's only one place on earth we could possibly be married.
The mission.
The mission.
Well, isn't it what we think that counts, though?
Yeah, it is what we think that counts. We don't know what we want.
Well, I will think of something.
Yeah, we better. We also got to decide where we're going to live. You know that?
We could live at my house.
2 chances, slim and fat.
Okay.
We can live right here.
Nope, not in a million years. It's too small.
See, we can't agree on anything. Did we decide how many kids we wanted to have?
How many do you want to have?
6. What did you say?
I said none, so I'll ruin my figure.
There you go. You know what I see in the future for us?
What do you see in the future?
Total disaster.
Not if we learn to compromise.
Who's going to learn first?
Not me. All these. I get it. Hi.
Hi. I left you a note.
Yeah, we got it. Listen, come on in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just happened to have been with Carmen when Carmen got the note that the 2 of you were engaged.
Look, if you've come to voice your objections...
No. I have no objections. On the contrary, I came here to tell you how happy I am for both of you.
Really?
Yes, really. I think you are going to have a wonderful life together.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, baby.
Thank you.
Now, there's just one thing.
What?
This is serious. I want an invitation to that wedding.
You got it.
Thank
No,
you.
as soon as we decide where it's going to be.
Yeah.
And listen, if you need any help in planning it, please call on me. I've got a lot of free time, and I'd love to help you.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Listen, I have some errands to do, but why don't you stay and visit with Cruz?
I'd like that.
I think it's time that the mother of the bride get to know the monster that her precious daughter is going to marry. Put the candles in the box. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
You'll never guess what I found.
Well, for instance, who admitted her? Somebody had to bring her to the institution. That name would be on the accounting, on the admitting record. The files were stolen.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Thanks for trying to help. I appreciate it. Same to you.
I got some great stuff for dinner.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of stuff here. All kinds of little brochures and everything about silverware patterns and ideas for bridesmaids' dresses and even an idea of my wedding gown, but I don't think I'm going to let you see that yet.
Yeah, that's really nice. Could we talk about this a little later, though?
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I just came to a dead end, and I need to figure out a way to work out of it.
Oh, I see. So now I'm going to have to go down to the station and sleep with your captain in order to get attention. Is that it?
You do, and I'll turn into an ape. Wait a minute. Why not? Why not?
Well, guess I'll just kind of take a jog to the kitchen here and become a housewife.
Rob, this is Cruz again. Listen, man, I need an accounting of all visa requests for Marcello Armonti in the last 15 years. I want to find out how many times he entered the United States. And I need it right away, man. So if you could get it to me, I'm here on my boat waiting, and I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Why do you want that?
Well, I figure Marcello lied to us once already about a trip, right? Maybe he's lying to us again. So I just figured I'd find out.
You see, the important thing for us to do is to register, say, at a bridal registry. And that way, people get us exactly what we want, instead of, say, 25 self-cleaning outdoor barbecues or mismatched brandy snifters, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't know, though, if I could drink out of a matched snifter.
Well, I think you'll learn.
Well, maybe. Oh, I gotta get that. Yeah, Castillo here.
I think I've got what you want, Cruz. Our first indication is that Armante came to America 16 years ago.
Right, we got that one.
And he came back again 3 years ago, and his last entry was 4 months ago.
What, and that's it? There were no more visits?
That's it, buddy. I'm glad he wasn't going in and out like it was a revolving door.
Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping to hear. But if that's it...
That's all the computer came up with.
Great. Well, thanks, Rob. Listen, I appreciate your... While I got you, man, one more favor. You want to run a check on any visa requests for a Hans Riker?
I'll have to get back to you. Is that R-Y-K-E-R?
Yeah, that's right, for the same period of time. And I'm, again, time is of the essence. So I'll be waiting for you. Bye. I'm sorry, baby, but I gotta do this.
I think you're a genius.
Hold that pose.
Yeah.
Castillo here, go ahead.
I've got it for you, Cruz. Hans Riker only came to the United States one time. July 15, 1979.
Robert, you just made my day, man. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch. Did you hear that, babe? July 15, 1979. That means Marcello, as Hans Riker, came to the United States 2 weeks before Channing Jr. was killed. I think we're on the right track. At last.
July 15th, are you sure?
1979, the first and only time Hans Riker visited the States.
Well, maybe it's a common name. Maybe there was another Hans Riker.
The same age, weight, and height as Marcello?
Well, when did he leave?
You haven't determined that yet.
Well, maybe he left before the 30th, before Channing was killed.
Maybe he did.
Hey, Cruz, how are you?
Chris, how are you?
Good. Can I make it? Thanks. Sorry for coming over like this. Hi.
Listen, babe, you have something else to get out of the car?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, so what's new in San Francisco?
Well, I don't know anything more than the SSPD knows, which is not much. They checked out that guy who owns the building supply store where it happened and where you found his body, anyway. And, well, they don't know much. They just said it's been a long time since they've seen a gangland-style killing like that.
Gangland?
Yeah, it was like an organization job, the kind of thing you see in racketeering or big-time drugs.
Okay, fine, but what's that got to do with Amy? Look, it wasn't a coincidence that he was calling her when they got to him.
Have you told Amy yet?
The baby on its way? No way.
Well, do you think she would have known if Jeff was involved in anything illegal?
Cruz, I doubt that she would have lived with the guy for 3 years if she had.
But the wrong people would probably assume that she did.
Look, I've got to do something. I've got to hide her, get her out of town somehow. I'm not going to risk anything happening to her or that baby. Getting her away is the only thing that makes sense to me, man.
Well, you're going to have to tell Amy something.
Oh, am I walking in the middle?
Oh, no. Eden, Cruz is just going to help me make up my mind about something.
Oh.
Yeah. Baby, what's that for?
Well, that's a gown I had made for, Well, anyway, Brick, maybe you and Amy would like to come to the Orient Express. I'll give you an invitation.
Well, what's it for?
Oh, it's for the opening and to announce and celebrate our engagement.
Oh, you two?
Us two?
Well, how soon we forget.
No, I remember that thing. What is this thing about a party? We're having a party for us?
Yeah, day after tomorrow. What do you say?
Well, I'll give you a call, all right? Well, listen, thanks a lot, Cruz.
Yeah,
sure. So long. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch, all right?
Okay, take it easy.
So what? We're going to be on the society pages now?
Yeah, I figured it was the only way you'd come, you socialite you.
Maybe true. Come in.
Hi.
Sophia, thanks for coming back again.
Welcome. Hi. Hi. Well, you better tell her.
Yeah, listen, I've been doing some checking through passport and visa records. 15 days before Channing was murdered, Hans Riker came to the United States.
It's Marcello's name.
Yeah, it's Marcello's real name. Did he know you were coming here?
Yes, I
Then
told
guess
him
who
that-
took you to that sanitarium up in Anchorage after the murder?
Would he have done that? Or would he have followed you?
A month ago, I would have said absolutely not. But I've learned so much about Marcello recently. The more I learn, I'm coming to realize it was true.
And what did you tell him exactly?
I told him that I was coming back to America, that I would probably see my family. It was time to come back here.
And how did he react?
Oh, he was against it, of course. Why, of course? Well, Count Almonte, my husband and his father, had recently died. And I assume that he was afraid if I came back here, I might stay, and then he would lose his entire family, and for the second time, I know now, and in a way, lose it to the same person, Sissy.
Yeah. So you'd say that Marcello was definitely possessive of you then?
No, he wasn't possessive of me at all. He was protective, and he cared for me. I'm sure that's the reason that he was back here.
Then you agree that he was in Santa Barbara 6 years ago when you were here?
No. I didn't say that.
Well, how else could he protect you?
If he was back here, Cruz, I would have seen him.
Sophia, 10 years before that, when he found you on the beach and took you to Europe with him, I mean, you didn't see him then. He didn't even tell you about it either, did he?
No, I know, but don't you see that was different? This time he knew me. I assure you, if he were in Santa Barbara, sooner or later he would have come to me.
And he did come to you later. He took you to Anchorage. And maybe he didn't come to you sooner because he'd done something he didn't want you to know.
Like what? What do you think? Marcello couldn't have killed Channing.
If you ask me, there are too many things Marcello couldn't have done that it turns out he did.
Marcello didn't even know Channing.
Look, I don't mean to be accusing him. I'm just thinking out loud.
It's just impossible. I have trusted Marcello more than one time with my life.
Sometimes without even knowing it.
Marcello loves me. What reason would he have for killing my son?
What reason did he have to go to the trouble of getting a new passport under a different name, a name he hasn't used since he was a child?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe because he didn't want anybody to know that he was in the country.
Cruz, don't you think this is enough? I mean, he is her stepson, and this is hard for her.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I don't mean to, I know the guy is important to you. I just think you should be careful of him, that's all.
Thank you for your concern, Cruz.
Sure.
Listen, I know the hardest thing for anyone is not having anybody to trust. I hope you'll be all right. Thank you, baby. I'll see you later. Who are you calling, Marcello?
I'd like to see you hugging your mama, you know that? And I don't know where he'd be, but I think maybe Kelly might.
Well, I already know. They're here at the marina on Daddy's yacht.
Oh. Well, in that case, why don't you and I stroll on down the lane and pay the good doctor a visit?
Sorry to burst in on you like this. We didn't know anybody would be here. No, come in. We just wanted to come down to the beach and sit and talk for a while.
Kelly told me that you two are engaged. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hey, I was going to make some lemonade, or try and remember how I made it at La Mesa. You want some?
Yeah, I would love some. Actually, I never get anything homemade from your sister here, you know.
He just doesn't know who he's in suspect who's going to do all the cooking.
Hey, why don't you go watch Kelly make lemonade? You might learn something.
Yeah. Okay, come on. I think we want to get rid of her.
So, Doc, what's the hatch? You planning on settling in Santa Barbara permanently?
Well, it's nice to see you so happy. I really owe it to Marcello. I mean, he understands so much, Eden. Yeah, I know. But he's spending a little bit more than an hour a week with you. Is everything all right? Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't want anything negative said or even implied about him, okay? We both saw what kind of man he was that day he forgave Daddy. No. About his childhood and the war and all that. No, I'm just thinking of you. I just don't want you to get dependent on anybody. I don't have time in my mind or my life for Marcello or anybody else. And Joe's still there, you know, and I think he's going to be there for a long time. Okay. Okay. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Well, thank you. I would like to propose a lemonade toast to the future bride and groom. To a long and happy marriage.
Thank you. And non-violent.
Yeah, here's to good weather on the 20th.
20th of what?
20th of May. Why can't you be there myself?
Oh, yes, of course I can. I was planning to propose a yachting party for your family on the 20th, if your father agrees.
What a good idea. We haven't done that in years.
Where are you two going to be married?
Well, Daddy's
Courthouse,
probably... The courthouse?
I thought we agreed on neutral ground.
Neutral, yes. Anonymous, no.
Would you rather the Mission Church?
Your mother would probably make me wear red. You know, I do have an idea. What about the Orient Express? Eden's new restaurant?
Yes, I know. On the top floor of your father's hotel.
Well, it's Daddy's hotel, but it's my restaurant. And Cruz and I sort of, christened it. Hey, have you talked to Tina about your dresses and things?
Excuse me, I don't want to listen to the gory details about this. I was going to ask you, would you mind if I dropped by your place a little bit later?
No, I'm not sure when I'll be there. Why?
Oh, I just got a call. There's some minor little thing I want to clear up.
Well, what and how minor?
Had something to do with passports. I'm sure it won't take long.
Cruz, you got to come over here and talk to Kelly about your mother. She hasn't heard the stories yet.
Yeah, well, my mom.
I'm down there all alone.
What's a good name for a nurse?
Denise.
Denise, there
Why?
you go. Denise what? Denise Ramirez.
Ramirez? What are you doing, writing a play?
Yeah, kind of. Give me a couple names for doctors.
Edward.
Edward.
Mills.
Mills, there you go. Another one.
Owen.
Owen.
What is this for?
Owen. Oh, this is, I'll tell you later. Do you have, how long has Philip worked for your family?
Since I was about 13, 14.
That's good. That's good enough. That's done.
Will you listen to me? What are you going to say to Marcello?
Well, that depends.
What do you mean that depends? Would you please not say, hey, I think you killed Channing Capwell, and I am the only one that suspects you besides his sister Eden, who's back there at the houseboat all alone, and if you slit my throat and you go off and you strangle her, hey, you'll be home free.
Okay, I won't say that.
Yeah, well, look, I'm serious, all right? The guy is a blank. Every time you talk to him, he changes his personality. Who knows what he could do or what he might do?
That's right. I'll be careful. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, you better be careful, I'm telling you, because I am not about to order flowers and order bridesmaids' dresses and have you end up...
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to go take care of business. I'll be right back, all right?
You better. You go ask what you want, you get the answer, you come back here.
Yes, dear.
Oh, yes, dear me. I have a surprise for you.
What kind of surprise?
I don't know, but if you're late, I won't be waiting for you. I'll just tell you that. Maybe I'll play Dr. Mills and you can be the nurse.
Oh, you're so nasty.
You bet. That's why you love me. Yeah, I'm going to come down a couple hours before 7. Just to check everything out, to make sure it's okay the day before the opening, you know. Yeah. Well, look, I want everything to go as planned. I don't want any hitches, okay?
Hey.
Oh, hold on a minute. Good morning.
Come back to sleep.
In a minute. Yeah, hi. Where were we? Right. Okay, uh-huh. Well, look, I don't care about the delivery time. As long as it's no later than 2 hours before opening time. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
I don't believe this. You're doing business and it's not even 8 o'clock.
Well, it's the day before the opening, and I don't know. It's kind of like a dress rehearsal for our wedding.
Are you happy, babe?
Yeah, I'm happy. And I'm excited, too. I'm also terrified that something's going to happen to spoil it for me.
What's the power of positively negative thinking?
I'm just crazy. I mean, everything's going so well. I'm afraid something terrible's going to happen.
Don't think like that.
Yeah, I do.
You're not still worried about Marcello, are you?
Partly. A little bit.
Well, quit it.
Well, are you worried about him? You told me you were.
Well, that was last night. Now I got better things to worry about.
Yeah? Like what?
Like why you're so far away. Why aren't you in my arms? Why are we talking? Why aren't we using our time to better advantage?
You never were much of a talker, were you?
No, in the mornings, actually. No, baby, I wasn't.
Mm.